Tony Khan, know your role and shut your mouth. Tony Khan is a lot of things, but the one thing we can't accuse him of being, just like The Rock, is a sellout. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling. Tony Khan has never sold out, and he never will sell out, and the 588,000 people that watch this show can attest to that. Very low numbers, once again, on Wednesday nights.
As you know, guys, it's Dynamite. It's Wednesday. It's where the wee boys play, because there's certainly not a draw amongst them. And I tell you what, Big Bang Theory, what's that guy even called?
Sheldon
Cooper and the rest of them. Big Raj, Hard and Penny and all those jabronis over on the Big Bang Theory. Well, they must have not had the week off, right? Mustn't be showing that on New Year, new show. Must be a wee diddy show.
New Year, new show. Now, the bad news for Aew Dynamite is they didn't get the lead-in of the Big Bang Theory, so therefore they don't have an inflated number in quarter one. However, a little bit of good news for AEW Dynamite is that they didn't have a big drop-off due to the fact that there was no Big Bang Theory. So consistently, Dynamite was very consistent. It was consistently consistent, if anything.
Yeah, I mean, you can look at this whatever way you want, but the reality is it worth being consistently shit when you could be up and down, but be good at the start and bad at the end?
No, but I think this is... It's promising that it showed that there wasn't a big drop-off.
So what it tells me is the AEW audience that is left
from start to finish,
just under 600k.
Pretty much.
You could argue though,
but it also tells
New Era hyped up, Edge is back, Kenny Omega's coming, things like that.
Yeah, but at least I mean, at least you can say people weren't tuning out in their thousands.
Aye,
as the show went on.
Aye, normally it's. I mean, we've seen on Collision, the first quarter did like 1.3. And by the end, we were into the 400s.
Like, it's a bad look when you lose like 400,000, 500, 500,000 fans from the start to the end of your show. That didn't happen for Dynamite this week. In fact, from the start of the show to the end of the show, if you don't include the overrun, if you just include from quarter one to quarter 8, there was only a 9,000 difference in quarter 1 to quarter 8, which is insane. Because normally, like we said, it's like a couple 100,000 minimum.
Yeah, I mean, and that is I mean, you can look at it in both ways, though. It's like, as we've touched on here, do you want the big lead-in, or do you want just to have none of these drop-offs? Because the reality is, the big lead-in shouldn't be Sheldon Cooper. It should be Jon Moxley. It should be your champion.
You can say about wanting a big that. Just long-term, that's not good.
That's what I'm saying, though. You know, you're world champion. Whatever your first segment, should you be your lead-in? You shouldn't be fucking relying on Big Sheldon.
Like, see, if we were getting views on videos because there was a big YouTube channel leading us in, I wouldn't be happy about that.
It would be leading news on.
Yeah, exactly. Do you know what I mean? So you want to be able to get good numbers with the actual product that you have, and to me, this is a reality check. See if only 600,000 people are watching Dynamite, then that's fair enough. I'd accept that. What I would do is I would try and keep that 600,000 people watching from start to finish, then I would try and grow it. At least this is a legit number, and you know what you're working with. This is better than being fooled.
No, it is, but anyway, I think it's time we dove into these quarters.
Getting a quarter one is like being with a woman that only cares about you because you got a shitload of money. You know, if you're a rich guy, it's like, you want to know the truth. You want to know where you stand. And now Tony Khan knows where he stands.
What's quarter 8 for Tony Khan, then?
Yeah. Homeless.
Adam Cole, bye-bye.
Anyway, quarter one, Jon Moxley, promo. Rated FTR backstage promo, Orange Cassidy versus Adam Page, 595,000.
Again, not the greatest quarter one of all time.
Not the greatest?
Well, it's not.
It's one of the worst.
I know it is. That's my point. Yo, New Year, I'm trying to defend Tony, man.
Just call it how it is.
I'm sick of you sticking the knife into my wee pal Tony the Tiger.
I'm not sticking the knife into...
You are. It's a good rating, come on. It's not a good rating, damn it. Yeah, 216,000 in the 18 to 49, 0.16. I think it's just about time Jon Moxley, we got the plug got pulled on him. He's not drawn.
Yeah, Shane McMahon's no coming. Nobody cares anymore.
Here comes the money. The money is dried up. This is like hyperinflation in Germany about 100 years ago. It's dried up. It's worth hee-haw. Shane McMahon means nothing anymore. See, 6 months ago, we were on the Shane O'Mac hype train.
That hype train has fucking came to a halt.
It's came into the station and it's been left
Where does the coal go?
Anyway, instruction of who? Captain Shane O'Mac.
Anyway, quarter 2, Orange Cassidy versus Adam Page continued. Post-match with Chris Daniels. Jay White backstage. Then we got the Acclaimed backstage. We got the Acclaimed versus Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin. Post-match with that. This went up 3%. 614,000 in the viewership. And it went up 9% in the demo. 236 viewership in that. So both the best key demo and the best viewership of the show comes in quarter 2.
Yeah, which definitely makes a change, because normally it's quarter 1, so why not do it in quarter 2? Is this a good look for the company? I mean, it's kind of new territory for them. I mean, I look what's in here. Orange Cassidy, Adam Page. I'll actually be fair to them. They had a pretty high-rated clip on YouTube. For the first time ever, they collided. There's something about Orange Cassidy that people like.
I actually hate the
guys.
guys.
You not noticed that, though? His clips... See, Orange Cassidy, like the top 10 clips in AEW history.
Yeah, he's got like 4, hasn't he?
No, it's like 7. I mean, there's just something about a guy who is built soaking wet 90 pounds.
Yeah, but all those clips came at the beginning when people weren't really sure who he is.
Well, I think on the 1st of January.
I think it was just the whole shocky scene. Why is there a wrestler here that looks about 50 pounds with his hands in his pockets, wearing sunglasses?
Bobby Lashley also in here.
That kind of shit wears off quick.
It does.
Quarter 3, Swerve Strickland backstage promo. Then we get Jamie Hayter and Julia Hart. This lost 3% down to 598. 3% though, not a big loss.
I mean, it's not. There is no big losses tonight. Or big gains.
And down 7% in the key demo.
Oh.
That's actually the biggest loss there was of the night.
Yep, joint.
That's 7%. Well, maybe joint percentage, but it is a bigger loss in terms of numbers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Quarter 4, Jamie Hayter and Julia Hart continues. They got Okada promo, Mercedes Moné live promo. This went down 1% in both viewership and key demo. Still above 590,000 though. Not bad. Quarter 5, the quarter you expect to draw. Undisputed Kingdom backstage promo. Roderick Strong versus Strickland versus Jay White. Down 1% in viewership, but down 7% in the key demo. So yeah, key demo down 7% again. So that is quarter 3 and quarter 5 both losing 7%. Not sure why. Quarter 5, I mean the match probably isn't that interesting, but still. Quarter 6. Post-match with Ricochet, Undisputed Kingdom, Jeff Jarrett, Jay Lethal, Karen Jarrett backstage. Mariah May cuts a promo, and then we get the Jeff Jarrett live promo. This went down 1% in viewership.
But he is the demigod, because he regains 8% up to 217.
Yeah, so he regained what quarter 5 lost. Jeff Jarrett here. People tuning in to see Jeff Jarrett. I'm not going to lie, we were making fids, and we stopped making fids to hear what Jeff Jarrett had to say. So maybe Jeff Jarrett's got some pull here. Or maybe people were tuning in to hope to hear that he was going to retire. It didn't happen though. One more match.
Either way, it's a big moment, man. You're talking about a guy like 5 decades of experience, wrestling for about 40 years. The Jarrett name means something, right? If he was going to call it quits or go for the world title, which he did, either way, you were getting a good promo, and you did. No the people complain about this are bum-licking Big Penta going to Netflix. It's pathetic.
Aye.
Look what Jeff Jarrett's done for the wrestling business. What's Penta done?
Fucking nobody.
Oh, a couple of matches on Lucha Underground, a TV show that lasted about 3 minutes.
I tell you what, if you want old content, retro content, that might be what we watch next, because it's the only thing we've got access to, so aye. Lucha. If you want it, you're probably going to get it. If you want it, comment down below, Fog, watch Lucha Underground, and that'll take up our Wednesday slot going forward.
Oh yeah!
Until we get access to WWE. I mean, we can watch TNA and we can watch Lucha, but in terms of Ruthless Aggression Era, we're going to have to put that on hold for a while. But let's put the viewers on hold, because they continue to drop. Quarter 7, 9:30 to 9:45. Hook promo, John Cruz and Rob Killjoy versus Powerhouse Hobbs. We've got the Learning Tree and Rated FTR backstage angle. Then an MJF promo. Down 4% in viewership, 24,000 lost, down to 560, lowest quarter of the show, and down 2% in the key demo. We're going to quarter 8 though, Death Riders versus Rated FTR. This went up 5%, so we got that, amount of views back here, up 26,000 to 586, and down 3% in the key demo. Key demo though stays above the 200k mark, so doing all right there. Then we go into the Overrun, bit of a drop off, but maybe people had things to do at 10 p.m. It was down 3%, 569 in the viewership, and down 5% in the key demo, a 196. I think Tony Khan needs to stop these overruns. You're never drawing. I just don't really see the point. You fit it into the 2 hours, Tony, and get out of there.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is though, right? It's literally the same thing at quarter 8 in the overrun. Surely if you're watching quarter 8, you're going to finish the show, man. See, any time, right, we actually stay up in the UK here to donkeys o'clock, 4 a.m, 3
It
a.m.
depends. Unless there's something starting at 10.
I mean, I can understand that, but I think if you've seen through the 2 hours,
Yeah, you should see through the 7-minute overrun. No, I get that.
And that's not me defending it, right? Here, no one should sit through these matches or these promos, but the reality, if you've sat through 2 hours of it, what's 7 minutes?
Yeah, if you sat through 15 minutes of the Death Riders versus Rated RTF match, you're not a wee bit curious as to who wins.
Yeah. It's like if you watch a TV episode, right?
You're like watching WrestleMania and then going to sleep at the main event.
If you watch a 67-minute TV episode, right, you wouldn't stop at an hour. You'd pause it and be like, oh, I may as well finish it. That's exactly the logic that gets used, but in wrestling it's a wee bit different because it's shite.
But maybe there's something coming on at 10 that they prefer to watch over AEW.
It could be.
No, maybe it could be anything. Anyway, that's it, guys. There's your numbers there. Not great, but, you know, surprisingly not horrible, not embarrassing. I mean, the overall number's not good, but, you know, at least, I don't know, it's just a bad look when you lose hundreds of thousands from quarter 1 to quarter 2, so at least they're not doing that anymore. Anyway, guys, that's it. Till next time, peace.